Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about Mars in Sagittarius 2014 transit part 3. First sign I'm going to get into is Libra, and this will emphasize the third house, and I'm talking about for all these signs so you'll know it's the Sun, Moon, and the Ascendant. And anyway, for Libra, third house emphasis, there may be a lot of ability to express themselves in frank, very blunt, perhaps communication during this period. There may be more philosophical arguments and differences, perhaps with siblings than usual. You may feel more compelled to do outdoor activities with neighbors in your community. You may undoubtedly be more assertive and aggressive in expressing your opinions. Enthusiasm on short trips in your local area, your community, is quite possible with this transit. Now Scorpio, the emphasis is on the second house. Now there may be much expansive energy put into monetary matters during this period. You may be more inclined toward extravagance, especially on perhaps Sagittarius items, such as books pertaining to sports, philosophy, maybe even religious books. Apt to be very forthright in expressing your values during this period. You also may disdain anything that might be considered monotonous at your job during this transit. Now Sagittarius, the emphasis is on the first house. Now you may be more restless and impatient than usual during this transit. There may be more activity connected with the physical body, and you may pursue something with a lot of exuberance in connection with maybe, I guess you could say, working out or some exercise regime, or I guess some kind of fitness program you might start or embark on. And fortitude and courage may be emphasized more often than usual during this period. And Capricorn, we'll talk about Capricorn now. The 12th house is being emphasized. This may be a period of strong introspection, especially in matters regarding philosophies. You may feel more compelled to engage in things that are, I guess you could say, sports related in private, since it's pretty hard to play too much sports in your own home. But maybe if you have something like you're interested in fantasy football, have an online fantasy football league, or perhaps if you have like maybe like a foosball game or an air hockey game, there might be more of an inclination to be doing this during this period. This could be something where you might pursue with a lot of enthusiasm more activity and work in private, more so than usual during this time. Now Aquarius, the emphasis is on the 11th house, and expect to inject more expansive energy into friendships, acquaintances, goals, and aspirations than usual during this transit. There may be a greater propensity for outdoor activities or doing things in groups than usual, as far as outdoor activities with groups, I should say. And there also may be something where you may engage in even more, I guess you could say, humanitarian and philanthropic things than usual. Aquarius is humanitarian and philanthropic generally speaking anyway, but this might even be more emphasized during this period. Now last but not least, Pisces, the emphasis and focus is on the 10th house, and generally Pisces being a passive sign, you may uncharacteristically be more assertive and aggressive regarding career matters and endeavors than you ordinarily are. You may pursue notoriety and recognition with a lot of expansive optimism and a lot of enthusiasm and exuberance, as opposed to which ordinarily and you may seek some notoriety and recognition in regards to career related matters, and maybe seeking some accolades in the process in doing so. Relationships with supervisors and superiors, authority figures, may be a little bit more acrimonious and adversarial than usual during this transit of Sagittarius. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the Mars in Sagittarius 2014 transit part 3. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about my, or I should say I'll be continuing my series with the South Node in the houses. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.